What does the future of South Africa look like? Well, I think that we actually are quite fortunate that we have a bit of a preview of where South Africa is heading, and that's in our universities, the University of Cape Town, Wits, and so forth. So then you got to ask the question is, well, what's happening at South Africa's universities, and in particular, what's happening in the Student Representative Council? Now, a lot has been written and a lot has been said, but I think that what a lot of people don't focus on enough is what is happening at our current universities. And the reason why is because South African students that come out of the universities go on to fulfill influential roles in institutions all throughout South Africa. So in many ways, the future of South Africa is going to be influenced by those who are coming out of the University of Cape Town, Wits, and other universities. Now, when it comes to the University of Cape Town, which is one that I'm very familiar with because I studied here, a lot has been written, one by Professor David Benatar as well as Tim Crow. And what they describe is a university whose standards have been dropping and are dropping. They also describe a university where there is a very narrow line of discourse, so it's very narrow ideas as to what is acceptable to talk about, which leads to self-censorship. There has been the replacing of standards with diversity, equity, inclusion, transformation, which is detrimental, because if you don't have standards, you just have slop and everything goes downhill from there. It's a very interesting thing to think about. You know, when you go to a university like the University of Cape Town, you see the beautiful trees and the buildings, and you might think to yourself, well, things are going really well here. I mean, the buildings themselves, they're not looking too bad. There's a little bit of decay here and there. But really, you have to think about what is going on at the heart of the university. And the heart of the university is the SRC, the Student Representative Council. And the reason why is because that council gets voted in by the students. And so whoever is running the SRC is an indication of where the students are. And these are the students who are going to be future leaders. Now, at the UCT, which is the university I follow quite closely, for the last 7 years or so, the EFF, SASCO, have been dominating the SRC. The DA are irrelevant. DASO, they are basically non-existent in a meaningful sense at the University of Cape Town. It's dominated by the radicals. It's the people that talk about free stuff, free education, free healthcare, free land, free everything. And we know that this whole free stuff, just giving out free things, is foolish. It's